Hey everybody, and welcome back. Jason Lopez, your friendly neighborhood real estate broker here in Southern California. Hey, how about this weather we've been having, huh? Really helps get into the holiday spirit. It's always great when old man winter rears his head and blesses us with the rain. I hope you're all being safe and sane out there on the freeways, though. It seems like even when it sprinkles a little bit here in Southern California, people start sliding all over the place. So be careful out there and get home safe and arrive at your destination in one piece. Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit today about catchphrases, and I think I'm going to do a series on catchphrases and how they're used, and then maybe explore a little bit deeper what they really mean. And so somebody said this to me recently. I wrote it up on the board behind me here. Business as usual. Business as usual. Hey Jay, it's business as usual. What does that mean, really? And the more I thought about it, guys, the more I realized I think it means that until I figure out a better way, or maybe even what's going on, it's just going to be business as usual. And so I think we've kind of used it as a crutch in many ways, when we should say, you know what, I don't know, and maybe I need to look at it as business unusual to get it right. We're all familiar with another catchphrase, what comes around goes around. I prefer the opposite. What goes around comes around. So in other words, what am I putting out there, and is that what's coming back to me, or is that a reflection on what's coming back to me? And I think in most cases, guys, it's the little things that we put out there that can really make a big difference. It's holding the door open for the person walking in behind you. It's having lunch at a restaurant and realizing that, boy, they're really crazy busy today, and maybe the waitress didn't pay enough attention to provide the service that she normally would, but you recognize that and you leave her a couple extra bucks anyway. It's flushing the toilet and putting the seat down and washing your hands right before you walk out of the restroom. It's these little things. And so again, what are you putting out there that's coming back to you? And these are things that we can absolutely control, whether it's our attitude, our mindset. It doesn't have to be business as usual. I think it's a weak way of looking at the situation and realizing, oh my gosh, I didn't plan for this, I didn't think about that, and now I'm behind the eight ball. But until I figure it out, it's just going to be business as usual. And then, once I know, then we'll let you guys know. The problem here, guys, is that most of the time somebody's trying to work an angle when they tell you it's business as usual. In other words, what they're really saying is, I'll get back to you once I figure out how it's going to benefit me more than anybody else. And I just don't think that's the right way to do things in terms of your business. So let's think about your business. What are you doing every day? What can you control? Whether, again, it's your attitude or your mindset. How do you treat people? Are you using the platinum rule that we've talked a lot about in terms of treating people how they want to be treated, not how you want to treat them, or maybe even how you would like to be treated? Everybody's different and wants to be treated a certain way. So is it business as usual for you and your clients? Are you attracting people to you, or are you repelling them and pushing them away? And again, it's the little things that really make a big difference in terms of business as usual. And I think what we really need to do, guys, is figure out how to make it business unusual. Let's communicate. Let's be respectful. Let's treat people the way they want to be treated. Let's do the things that truly make sense and benefit your customers. That's what it's all about. Let's benefit the customers. It doesn't have to be business as usual. It should be business unusual. So we want to talk more about some of these catchphrases. So send your favorites in to me. Just leave them on the YouTube page here, or email them to me if you'd like, and we'll bring them up and kind of break them down and analyze them a little bit. One of the ones I think I'm going to do next is at the end of the day. Hey, at the end of the day, I'm going to have a beer. I don't know about you, but let's talk about some of these catchphrases and what do they really mean, and let's put them into context of what we do in real estate, and maybe we can all learn something from it. So, quick little snippet on business unusual. Hope you enjoyed it, and I love your comments. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll touch base with you all on Friday. Take care.